He understands that he got a second shot, and he understands that that started with Joe DiMaggio. They found a large mass in the middle of his brain.
An aggressive type of pediatric brain cancer that within the next month or two would have likely killed him.
Dr. Hertzler wasn't going to leave that room until every little speck of that thing was out of Joey's brain.
I was fortunately able to resect all the tumor, and we were able to have a clean MRI afterwards.
He has the deepest respect and love for Dr. Hertzler. We talk about him often, and how we say essentially he saved his life.
You don't always know, but you can often tell after the 4 or 5 hours operating on the microscope that every last bit is done. When you're done, able to go talk to the family and say, we got it all. It's a great feeling.
Joe DiMaggio was great. I had access to everybody, unlimited access whenever I needed it, which is very important when you're scared to death that you might lose your child. I really felt that I connected with everybody, not just on a medical level, but on a personal level, which is very important to me.
We actually implement patient and family-centered care in everything we do.
And the families can be with the patients all the time. Hospital is set up so that the families will be in the ICU, will be in the post-procedure areas, will be on the floor. It's expected and hoped for that the parents will be with us at all times.
Gio, my 5-year-old, I have a wonderful picture of them being rolled down to surgery together. They let her be with him the whole time on that day of surgery, which was, you know, it's hard because you don't know what's going to happen. For her to be able to spend that time with him on the way down and just feel a part of it. The diagnosis itself is so awful that you need that light of life to get through the other part of the day, so you don't constantly focus on the fact that your child has cancer.
He had been through a lot. He did amazingly well, though. He went from needing a lot of assistance to do basic things like feed himself, dress himself, and walk, to the point where by the time he left us, he just needed some simple supervision and was doing quite nicely.
I trust Joe DiMaggio 200% with my child. You always think, you know, how could this happen? Or, you know, why did it happen to him? He's such a good boy. But he takes it and he runs with it. You know, we asked him about when 2014 came, you know, are you happy that 2013 is behind you? And he said, no, 2013 was one of the best years of my life. He says it was great, and I met a lot of great people, and think of all the people we wouldn't have met if it hadn't happened.